Hello, welcome back to Jazzgrass Gaming. You missed
Where
everything that the narrator said.
That's alright.
That's because Discord decided that streaming shouldn't actually work, even though it has always worked just fine. The
Yeah, it's
moment
not
we
very
try to record a
streamlined.
video, it goes all fucked up. Because why
What?
wouldn't it?
We're back.
Welcome to my life. Alright, stage. So he was talking like, oh, this game took him a bit longer to make, and it's not a particularly complex one, so you found it a bit odd.
Alright.
I'm still
Strange.
very much sus of the narrator, though.
Yeah, it's a lot of sass thrown here.
Okay.
What if they end up being mortal enemies at the end?
Oh my god! It turns out he's just doing this like to mess with the guy.
Yeah.
Like,
What if it's Gabe Newell?
Like, I know that showing your games to others gave you massive anxiety attacks. Well, now I've published it all through Steam.
He's just standing in his room, huffing a paper bag.
I'm rich, and I am causing you
dick.
being a dick. Yay! Alright, so...
Right, don't get stage fright now.
Oh!
Oh! Hi.
Alright, the performance is beginning. Places, please.
Quick, do the stanky lag.
In this scene, you will be playing as me.
Oh no.
We are at our gathering of professionals. First, you'll start out by leaning against this wall.
How's it leaning?
Good. Stay right there. The woman across the room in this chair is a professional animal photographer. She treats to photograph animals professionally. You want a chance to learn something, gain something to succeed. Go on, say something to her.
Sorry, where's the bathroom?
Oh wait, all the way from here, right? I had to stay right here. Okay.
Alright.
Where's the bathroom? What are you doing?
Well, I gotta go.
You're deflecting. You're not saying what's actually on your mind. Stop dancing around it and have a conversation with this person. Do it again. 2. I like you. I think it's a nice one to go with.
That is a nice one. Very direct though.
I like you. No, that's not what I said to her at all. You're completely missing the tone of the conversation. I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident, but for some reason it was just that one moment, but I was confident. Maybe it's that you need a better feel of the setting. There were a lot of people around us. I'll give you some props to work with. These cones that bounce when you touch them will represent the people nearby.
Huh. Oh, they make a little sound. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Yo, this dude knew how to make a game though. Is this how you were feeling, sir? Being bounced around by a bunch of cones?
I'm
Bunch
just
of bold
wondering.
people?
I like this.
My man's playing the kalimba.
Yeah, this kind of sounds like one of those Japanese string instruments, you know?
Yeah, that as well. The ones with a couple of strings. Just a couple, mind you.
I'll be right with you, ma'am. I'm just doing some important things. Yeah.
Get where you are. What are you? Some sacrifices you have to make. Man, this doesn't sound like a conversation at all.
Yeah.
Ooh, poo-doo-doo.
Alright.
We bumped through all of them.
Hey,
Hey,
go
happy.
with 2,
How
which
you doing?
sounds like dark and shit.
Yeah.
I bet you've learned to lean into the pain. You're messing it all again! If you freak her out, you'll freak her out if the conversation gets that personal that quickly. Do you not realize how important this was for me? I'll never get another opportunity like this again if I was writing on this.
If this is what everything was right.
I want to try something. Try stepping back from the stage. Okay.
Thank you, that's all I wanted. Hey, Lantern Post. You indicate an ending.
Yeah.
Being near.
You can't see me.
I'm hiding behind this obviously lit lamppost. Alright, oh,
Okay.
we're back in prison.
What's your problem, dude? You can't just jail people because they don't act well enough.
Yeah, if it's you that
suck
they're
at
concerning,
acting. Go to prison.
maybe do your own fucking acting.
Yeah, you know?
Director.
Okay, yeah, start. This is
The
working.
game
This is
ends
what it
with
was
this
like.
eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life. The solution, social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success, the answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where
That
it
makes
just
sense.
becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with this person, to bring him closer.
Okay.
But what can you do?
Interesting way of thinking about
After
it.
this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
Ooh. Mobius Trip.
To play this game properly, just keep your eyes closed. Alright, I got my eyes closed. Dennis, you tell me what's going on.
Alright. There's a guy, he's blind. What's going on? Captain, what am I doing? Help, I'm blind. Can you see anything? Press 1. Help, I'm blind. Alright, try moving around. Alright, please someone talk to me. Please tell me how to solve this thing. There's a thing moving very quickly towards you. You're on a spaceship, by the way. Please don't let this be over. Press 3. Oh no. Please don't let this be over. I'm going to get... You're dead. You're dead. You fucked it up, Ryan.
I fucked it?
What are we gonna do? There's nothing you could... I can't see anything. What's going on?
You
Press
should
3.
probably open your eyes if you haven't already. It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise.
Man, I
There
can't
is
solve
a
it
solution,
like
by
this.
the way.
Alright, let's see. There must be more to this.
There was
We
a
have to click
giant door,
some-
then my vision went black.
Huh.
What's going on? Please tell me how to solve this.
Oh, everybody is blind.
Oh, it's a door.
Yeah.
Are we going to be killed by a giant door? Yes, we are.
Yes.
What's going
Right,
on?
try looking behind you. Like, what is... Oh, oh, it's the
Whisper.
Whisper again. Help.
Okay, help, I'm blind.
What are these guys saying even? I don't know why.
Tell me how to
Everybody's
solve
blind.
this.
Research. I'm going to get killed by... Alright.
What is going on?
What is this?
Okay, so...
But is there a door to your left or right down there? Like down? Yeah. Oh,
There
yeah.
is.
Seems like a door. Hey. Hey, it's a lamp. That's good.
The only way to stop is to speak to something that is honest. I can't keep making these, that's it. That's
Oof.
it. He can't keep making these.
Yep.
I saw it and I knew that would have been it. I don't feel it anymore, I'm out of idea.
Like I
It's
said, I was getting
draining me.
concerned. First off, he's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So where's that coming from? But then even weirder, his work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore. And in person, he was being a lot more distant than usual. Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing. Here was the point in my relationship with Coda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way.
Can't figure out how to say the thing. Thought it was going to be easy. Let's be honest. Think 2.
Yeah. You're doing it. It's working.
Alright.
I'm alone. I'm stuck in it. I have to work harder.
Ooh. I think stuck.
Yeah, same here. I
It
figured
does seem like a guy that's stuck.
we're going to be okay. Aww.
Oh, thank you, Truth.
Very
His
interesting.
games are going to get more desperate from here on out. After this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
Okay.
December 2020.
Hello, where am I and what is this? Let's just start with hello.
Yeah. Call out into the void.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
nice tree.
Okay. Where did this island come from? How do I get out of here? Hello, is anyone there?
Yeah, who is there? Oh, hey.
Okay.
Keep asking for people. Maybe we can go further.
Is that a
Lovely.
person?
It's a long time since I've talked to anybody. What's wrong?
Tree.
You look lost.
I'm completely out of ideas. When I try to create, I feel empty. I have nothing left to give to my work.
Hmm.
When I try to create, I feel empty and completely out of ideas. Option 1 feels like what the narrator is thinking, but I'm thinking...
3 is also pretty good.
Yeah, I'm thinking you're 2 or 3, but I'm mostly leaning 2.
Yeah, I think 2 as well.
Okay. I like this. I quite like this
background music
idea.
is good as well.
Oh no.
Oh. What's happening? What's happened? Did something change?
There was a machine that kept me going and it stopped. I'm trying to find this engine that used to protect me, to start it again.
Hmm. Maybe his PC broke.
What the fuck? I don't know.
Maybe 2.
Yeah, I guess I guess 2. Okay, no.
Nope.
Wait, you're looking
Wait,
for a
For a
machine?
machine? I
I
think
think
I
it-
know where it is. It isn't far. Take me to
Hold on.
I need to see. I know where it stopped.
I'm going to pause the episode real quick. Just a second.
Yeah. Yes.
Alright. There we go. Back into the video game.
Hello.
I know where it is. It isn't far. Oh, a lot of rustling noises now. What is happening?
What take
Where's
to
this
me?
coming from? What? You have to take me to it. I need to see it to know why it stopped.
Ooh.
Free?
I think 3, yeah.
Makes the most sense. It's the most substantial one, at least.
Exactly.
I can
Take
take
it
to
to
it,
you.
but there's
If the
First
last
problem.
game featured Koda talking
Whoa.
explicitly about his creative frustrations, this one turns it up to 11. Now, put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet, still, he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for?
I don't know. Some escapism?
Yeah.
A little last note?
I mean, there've been plenty of artists that, like for example, you know the painting of one of the Greek gods. I think it was Pluto or something.
Oh, the guy
their
eating his son.
Yeah. So that painting, the artist painted it and then hid it. And then, you know, he didn't want it to be seen by anybody else. And it was found after he died and still published against his will.
Nope.
Because from my perspective at the time and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet. And so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
Oh, wonderful.
You
You have to open the door.
First, you have to open the door. Okay, now what? Now you have to close the first door.
Yeah.
Again. Or alright, what's the next? Now just press the switch here.
You can't talk yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
What are you talking about? There's no machine here. These are just words on some walls.
Sounds
There's
like
no
somebody's
machine?
crying in the background. Yeah. There's no machine. That is true.
Trust me, you'll see. You have to say that your work is fun and easy. You have to say the game development is simple and joyous and that you love it 100% of the time. Okay, make games simple, sure. Make games easy, alright. Make games effortless.
Maybe. I don't know.
Let's just go with 2.
Yeah.
Oh. That feels wonderful. But it wasn't true. Why did the walls just crumble? Why did I feel so awful when I said that? Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Just keep talking. Keep saying that creation is easy. When I make games, I feel completely energized. I'm constantly excited and enthusiastic about my work. It is easy. It never stops being easy.
I think too, something like he would say against himself, you know?
Jesus Christ, this is getting intense.
Yeah.
This game at the time that he made it looked really unhealthy.
Wow.
to me.
I can agree with you there,
Watching him do
narrator.
this to himself,
Jeez.
And I hated it. I hated seeing him so trapped. It's like video games are not worth this amount of suffering.
Every time I
Such a
make
simple
something, I feel
solution.
better about myself. Just,
I think 3 maybe?
yeah, fuck it. Oh,
Oof.
This is someone I really cared about. And I used to get so much joy out of seeing him create. For him to suddenly become angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing for me.
none of this is helping. I'm going to vomit. Please, where is the machine?
Maybe
fuck it.
3.
Yeah, let's just go. Please continue. Pain breezes effortlessly off the edge of me for worth it. It always pays off eventually. Fuck it. This is getting really
go
like
with
this is dragging on at
Yeah.
this
I don't know.
point.
This is what I felt at the time.
There is no shame,
I don't know how
no
else to
fear, no
explain.
guilt. I will be saved by my work. I
wanted it to
believe this
stop more than
unquestionably.
anything.
I'm
I
a
never
vessel
felt
for
so loved.
certainty.
I
I
needed
guess,
more
yeah.
than I had ever needed anything for this to stop. But it didn't stop.
What the fuck
After
is going
finishing
on?
this one, Coda takes another 7 months.
So
and comes
I'm
up with
guessing
a
he is.
Pretty stuck.
Yeah, he's mentally like declining because of his inability to make what he wants to make. I feel like.
Yeah, and also just kind of trapping himself in it, I guess.
God.
guard.
Man, I'm glad to see you've arrived safely. We've captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. You can begin interrogating whatever you like. I intend to be quick, quiet, or brutal.
Quick.
Alright. Very good. Just be warned that someone called the press, so we might have a bit of attention on this one. Also, one more thing you need to know about the machine. It calls itself Coda.
Ooh. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
What dick size?
Okay, oh, this is the press.
Yes. Depressing.
Here we go. Bye.
Bye, press. Paparazzi.
So you call
Hey,
yourself
Coda.
Coda, huh?
Oh, with the
One.
3 dots?
You
It's the
stopped.
machine.
Okay. You stopped feeding us. Your work was keeping us alive. Your work was keeping us healthy. I think
Ooh.
I think you stopped feeding us.
Yep.
Because
No more IDs?
no, I feel like I got a clue on where this is going. Those people out there, can you imagine what pain you've put them through? It was only because of your creations that any of us could make it through every day. How could we possibly go back to trusting you to do this job?
Ooh.
2?
Oh, very painful. 2
1
or
or 2?
1 or 2, yeah. I think 1, maybe. Maybe he was scared about other people.
So here's what needs to happen. You need to go out and apologize to them. You have to admit to the people that you allowed them to suffer. 3, I've been so alone.
Ooh.
Let's go with 3. Apologize for leaving me.
Oof.
No, nothing. Think carefully. I know how to hurt you. I have seen the thing you fear.
Ooh. Ooh, I think 2.
Yeah.
2.
Okay. Alright then. I will apologize to the people on your behalf.
It's the only chance we got. Choice. Uh-oh. Hi guys. I'm sorry. Coda not work anymore.
My followers or my friends?
Full followers, I guess.
My followers. They false on me to deliver bad news. I have a troubling revelation.
Ooh, I like I have a troubling revelation. Sounds fancy.
I have a troubling revelation. The machine will not apologize to us. The machine refuses to admit that they deliberately hurt us.
I think 1.
But this is not important. We are stronger than it thinks we are. We will find a way to live without it. We do not need its games.
Ooh, 2 is the good answer, you know.
Yeah, let's go with 2. Let us pay it retribution. Let us show it that we are not failures.
Ooh. Maybe he's talking about the games, yeah.
Yeah. Follow me! We will destroy the machine. Follow me! We will destroy everything that the machine has created.
Ooh. Dangerous. Dangerous.
Ooh, that's a tough choice. Which one shall we do?
I think maybe the machine.
Alright, fuck it.
Because if, yeah.
Let's destroy the machine then.
Because he did not end up destroying the games. Oh, hey, here we are again.
Oh,
Back on
okay.
stage.
Oh.
Oh. Ooh. Yes, kill the establishment.
Coda, I'll make sure your work dies here. Coda, I'll make sure you are known forever.
Oh, that is the biggest scare he has, I think, number 2.
Yeah, right?
Which our narrator is doing.
Yeah, like our
So now
narrator.
the work is becoming self-destructive. And I'll
Is
tell
that
you,
what you're
at the
scared
time
of?
that I first
Exposed to
played
the
this
view
game,
of others
shortly
every
after
day
he made it,
forever?
here's what I'm
Seen in
thinking
naked
to myself.
clarity?
I'm thinking that code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people, to get some actual feedback on his games. It might get him out of isolation. And so, as I'm thinking this, I realize that I could be the one to initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for him? If he could see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings, would that bring him out of his mental spiral? Would it give him confidence in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
I don't know. Are you a psychologist? Maybe you should ask the psychologist first before you do anything brash and he kills himself, you know?
Jeez. I mean,
Like, that's a dangerous bomb to defuse.
like, it sounds like he's trying to help his friend out of a mental anguish.
yeah,
Which
definitely.
is, of course, you know, of course that is a good initiative.
Gotta be
Give him that
careful with
much.
it.
So I started showing Coda's work to people. I took this one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games. You know, the point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was nothing for him to be afraid of.
Well, he might still be afraid of his head.
Put down your weapon.
No. That's right, pull it out. What you gonna do now? You have no arms, you can't shoot me.
The
Can you
fuck?
see why I felt like this was the right thing to do? Because it's the thing that I always feel like I need, to be told that my work is good, that I am good. When someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something. I really felt like I'd done something good. Like I was a good person. Felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem.
Oh.
When they told me how much they enjoyed his games, it was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy. So beautifully, beautifully happy.
You self-absorbed bitch.
Oh, yeah. He's doing it all for his own Imagine, the
Yep.
poor guy, poor Coda.
So anyway, Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. So this is
See you
June
guys.
of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess. And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's. This one is called The Tower, and to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made.
Ooh.
So let's take a look.
The last game.
Okay.
The
Wow.
Tower. In Mirror's Edge.
Okay.
What if Coda doesn't
and this
exist?
is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game.
Well, maybe Coda needs some space, bruh. Maybe he needs some professional help instead of some self-absorbed little bitch. Look at me, I'm helping.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Dude, I am sorry, I'm getting fully absorbed in this game, so
Oh,
I
yeah,
haven't
same
been
here,
saying
mate.
much at all. Like,
I really like
I
this.
just feel for the guy. Oh, having
Except
constant.
that all the walls of the maze are invisible. And then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise, so the experience is really miserable. The game goes beyond not being meant to be played, it actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all.
Ooh.
But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
Oh god. Oh god, this seems like a health and safety violation.
Okay, that was too far, so roughly. Okay, fuck it.
Yeah. Thanks for the bridge. With the untextured wall pieces in
Yeah,
Gmod.
like, jeez, you could have at least made it fit the game that you're fucking with. Jesus.
And to be fair,
Brew.
it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable. Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever. I had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end. But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze?
That life is very difficult to thread through, and you
Yeah.
fall over and over, and you just have to keep going.
You can't, like,
hello?
yeah, like life feels like an invisible maze.
What the fuck?
And
Come
when
on,
you, and
dude.
when you make a mistake, you get set back. Yeah, I mean, that's just how it works.
Hey,
Hey.
counter.
The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code. Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time. If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here. I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
Shut up.
Brian, it's a 6-digit code. We will be here, figuratively, for the next 5 hours.
Shut up. Alright, I'll close it up. Hey!
You know what? You would have needed a
would've-
couple extra passes.
I would've
And there's
gotten
no way
it.
if you know that the 5 is right or not.
That is true, actually. You know what? I'll give you that much. But I would have eventually gotten there.
Eventually, in a distant
Look,
future
man.
where you are 28.
Give me 17 quintillion years and I'll fucking brute force this shit, okay?
Give me 17 quintillion years and I make a different universe.
Fair enough. Actually, no, because this universe will not be done dying yet.
Well, maybe it's the reason it's gonna be dying.
Depends actually on what theory you follow. Though there's so many
Exactly, Brian.
theories about how it's gonna be like a rip, like a
Look, man,
a crunch, like a,
When you
like
get to
a
that stage
fade
of
out.
science, it's all back to religion,
But if
alright?
it's a fade out, like damn, you're really looking at like at a fear of like as essentially
The
eternity.
switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side. So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first 2 challenges and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress. And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely, just saying, you know, that's it, that's the end of the conversation, not giving me any way to fix the problem.
Try to force yourself into the back room. Maybe you can get the lever.
Fix the problem. But I can open this door for you,
Coda's
so
trying to make
let me
the
know.
narrator feel what he's feeling.
Yes. Maybe the
That's why he
narrator is
made this
Coda.
game. That's why he made it so that it's so
Was I a
impossible to
failure
fucking
for not
solve.
understanding this game?
Yeah, you
I
are.
don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow. I feel like I failed, and I don't understand why.
Because you don't understand, and you don't have to.
No, yeah, that's the point about these games. You interpret. Like I feel like that's the whole point. I think that the game, like the meta,
The
boy,
meta, yeah.
the one above all is trying to
Portray
convey here.
here.
It's like games are up to interpretation,
remember,
and this
it's
narrator is
June of
obviously
2011.
interpreting a lot.
I'm playing this for the very first time, and as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person.
Well,
I
yes,
have
you don't.
no idea who this person is. It wasn't the guy I knew, it wasn't my friend.
Whoa.
I had come to so many conclusions
Rude.
from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them...
Well, I mean, you're kind of liberal in your interpretations.
Yeah,
You're
you're jumping
kinda-
to a lot of conclusions here without.
Yeah, but just
doing your
throughout the whole
studies.
game with his creations, I feel like
Yep.
he's just been inserting his own idea of what it should be
Yep.
into it, which makes no sense to me.
And there's a
I had
good
been trying
reason to
that was
deliberate
the
and
thing.
discuss,
For
but
years I
you
was
know,
trying to get
let the
to
man
know
be.
him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean.
Yo, I've been wondering about that as well, alright?
And
I
he
agree.
wouldn't. He
Usually
made-
it stands for fuck the world.
This is like the guy Coda is a developer that makes the games for himself,
Yeah.
and I think that's a good thing. But yeah, it can be frustrating. Like, oh, what could it mean? What could it mean? Yeah, like, I get it, and I get wanting to know what it means to him, but it might be extremely personal. It's not something that you can just.
Can't just pry everything out of them.
Even a close friend can have things that they just do not want to tell people.
And if you're good friends, you understand that that is just a boundary.
Yeah.
That's what good people do. You don't have to know everything, mate.
I feel like that's... But then again, maybe we are jumping to conclusions here.
We are definitely jumping to conclusions, Brian. I think that's what they're trying to make us do here, Brian.
I just felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy.
Oh,
It was that I
now he's talking about
needed to see
himself.
myself in someone else. I
Yeah.
needed
You see?
to be someone other than me.
Oh.
But he stopped and left. And it felt somehow like I had failed.
What a lovely room.
I was just
Yeah.
looking at it, and I was just thinking, imagine if one of those light sources, and imagine taking one that you might not get much chance to look at a lot or whatever the fuck, or that you can only catch like a glimpse of, and just having like the model of the G-Man just standing.
Yeah, I was looking for him as well,
yeah,
mate.
man, I was like, you know,
Wrong place at the right time, Freeman.
You never know. You never know.
Oh, I think I saw him. Or I was just interpreting a shadow wrong. What does the shadow mean?
Is this the shadow realm that everybody's been talking of?
Is this the voyeur?
The void. Oh man. Is that Russian for void or something? Like, what's going on? Oh,
No.
man, this is so far his most beautiful game.
Yeah,
Where did I screw up?
very impressive. Yeah, where did you screw up? Maybe by being a
You were
self-centered
just
prick.
maybe you were a little too pushy, thinking just a little bit too much about being a good person. And
Thinking too much about what he can get out of
I
it.
mean, maybe
you know?
he was validating himself through doing what he thinks. Oh.
Dear Davy, thank you for your interest in my games. I need to ask you not to speak to me anymore. Oof.
See?
Oof. I think we were right.
I knew the narrator was fucked in the head. I knew
I'm the
it.
reason that you stopped making games, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's because
You were
of
too
how you-
pushy.
I poisoned it for you.
Of course you did.
You
Poor
were the
Coda.
annoying fan.
Poor Coda. And then
All this
but
work.
think about it. So the developer, right? So we're playing this game, but he already also showed it to some of his friends without
Yep.
his consent, right? And now he's published it on Steam for us to play, and
Yep.
it's like he just hasn't stopped. He is still a psychotic fuck.
Like, he didn't learn anything from this.
I don't think I ever told you this.
I wonder at times what do you
But
think
when
I'm
I took
making
your
these
work
games
and
for
I
you?
was showing it to people, it actually felt... It felt as though I were responsible for something important and valuable.
I wonder at times whether you think I'm making these games for you. Oh
Oof.
man, especially
No.
since we
Yeah.
we theorized earlier that maybe this guy was just making these games for just himself.
Exactly.
I mean, all the evidence points to it. Doesn't show it to others. Doesn't want to
I
talk
mean,
about the meaning of it
yeah.
all. Like,
everything it says.
and then this guy is so fucked in the head, like so pushy and annoying. He has started to wonder if the narrator thinks he's making them for him, which is
Yep.
the complete
The most-
opposite of what the guy obviously like. Oh, that is fucked.
What a dick. Fuck you, Davey.
You've so infected my personal space that it's possible I did begin to plant solutions in my work somewhere, hidden between games.
You see, he even influenced him in the way he wanted to make games.
The people who played them, they treated me like I was important.
Oh.
They really listened and cared about what I had to say. Even though I was showing your work, I felt good about myself. Finally. for a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
Oof. That's a sad living.
Would you stop taking my games and showing them to people against my wishes? Oh, Dennis, we were on the money this whole time, bro.
Yep.
Dude, this is the biggest brain we've ever had on the show,
We
man.
know our fancy schmancy games.
Yeah, we can't do a puzzle for the life of us, but we can be your therapist, apparently.
Yep.
Giving them something that is not yours to give. Violating one boundary that keeps me safe.
Then again, Brian, by playing this any further, aren't we just as bad as the narrator?
Yeah. We're monsters.
We are we are even
We are
worse,
monsters,
I think. I'm
but
pretty sure we're worse.
My morbid curiosity cannot be sated right now. It's just...
We're standing at the edge of the void, and instead of jumping into it, we're pissing in it.
Would you stop changing my games? Stop adding lampposts to them? He was lying. The narrator was not only being a creep, he was lying to us about...
I knew they were out of place.
What? Especially when we had to go to the phone box, and he was like, "Oh, it marks your destination." And I was like, Like, it felt weird, yeah.
Yep.
Dude.
It's not something Coda would have done.
Yeah, bro.
And
You simply let them be what they
I didn't
are.
have anything left to show people. I just
because
had
you're...
to be with myself. And as soon as that happened, there was no feeling at all. Nothing. Less than nothing. What is that?
Emptiness? Emptiness.
Dude, you are fucked in the head, man. Davey,
You're such a dick.
when I am around you, I feel physically ill.
Oof.
You desperately need something, and I cannot give it to you. I literally do not have it. Struggling to come up with new ideas is not making me depressed. Low points are just a part of the process.
I know, right?
The fact that you think I am frustrated or broken says more about you than about me. I knew it!
Yes, he was imprinting this whole time.
I knew it! Oh, I knew it sounded so suspicious. The way he said it, the tone of his voice. Oh,
He's
man,
the kind of guy who will call somebody gay and then he himself ends up being gay.
I've never been this excited about something this depressing. Oh. I realize that this doesn't make sense to you just yet. Which is fine. You're not my problem to solve.
Oof. You're your own problem.
But I do hope that one day it clicks. And that you make peace with this thing you are wrestling.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
Yes. You nerd?
And when you finally see what I am talking about, don't say anything.
Oh.
What a guy.
Man, fuck.
What
How
a
did this puzzle go again?
beautiful... There's no switch on the other side. What am I supposed to do?
How does this game work?
Look, this game is so beautiful. Where the fuck? What the fuck?
Worst game ever. Worst.
I hate this.
Can't even solve it.
Oh man. Oh,
What a beautiful game.
Actually,
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work. Is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you.
because
I've tried everything.
he doesn't want you to reach
And
him.
So a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it, that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell you that I'm sorry.
But you're not.
I know I
No.
screwed up.
No, you don't.
If I apologize to you, truly and
You're
deeply,
confused.
will you start making games again?
He probably has.
Please,
Without
I
you.
need to feel okay with myself.
Not for you.
And I always felt okay as long as I had your work to see myself in.
That's not healthy.
Oh, that is
Well,
the
is something
problem, you
wrong with
nerd.
Yeah,
yes.
there
I
is.
know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work, but I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again, like I'm an addict.
Try
There has to
heroin.
be something wrong with me. Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Go
Please,
visit a therapist.
start making games
That's
again.
the
best
Please
thing you can
help
do.
me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put into your work. You were complete in some way that I never was. And I want to know I want to know how to be a good person.
room
I wanna
getting
know how not to
smaller?
Yeah.
hate myself. Please. I'm fading, and all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.
You're not, because you
No.
are refusing to seek help.
You do not see the problem at hand.
I feel like there's a fine balance between, you know, being in such a unstable state and also being lucid enough to
Yeah.
decline finding help. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like recognizing what is the problem.
So there's a waiting
this
room
man
for
doesn't
his
see
next
it.
game.
Yeah. It's the credits in
But yeah, he obviously
Parable.
doesn't see what is going on. You know, he doesn't see what is right in front of him.
More.
Yeah. He
More
doesn't see that
love, more praise,
he
more
himself is
people
empty.
Telling me that I'm good. Always more.
Exactly.
It's like a
That's what you
disease.
crave. But you don't need it.
You need to understand, bro, that the best thing you can do right now is to just try never to play these kinds of games again.
And
And
maybe
move on with your life.
Yeah, take a trip on your own. Don't
Sell
talk to
your
people.
computer and just like, because right now this is bad, man. This
It's
is
dangerous.
only going to make things worse, brother.
People are worried about you,
Yeah, what a
right?
well-written game.
Oh yeah, dude. Like I love
And
the
I
meta
also
game here.
love the walking sim vibes that it, like.
Yes.
I just like that. I really
What I
like.
mostly love about this game is, you know, how it's set up.
Yeah.
As in, like, oh, I found these games, and of course, this guy just made an entire game, did the narration and everything. We all know that.
Yeah.
But it's just the way it is brought and written is very clever, very deep, very open for interpretation. It's good. It's good. What do the signs say?
Dash.
Ah,
I
okay.
cannot dash though. There's no control for it.
Keep dash.
Oh.
Hey.
All right.
We're
Guess
off
we're
to,
going
to
on
the-
a Trans-Siberian Express with no windows.
Yeah. Now that would be the worst.
This is
I
a
booked
very.
the Trans-Siberian Express, but we got the wagon without the things, without the windows. Well,
Lovely.
time to go to the research lab.
Fuck, we've go for like almost 50 minutes.
Oh shit! I mean,
We
it is
can't
the
put
epilogue.
This game down. All right, it is the epilogue. Let's just quickly get it out. Let's round this
Yeah.
one out. It's okay. It's a great.
We don't. We
game.
know. You guys know our thoughts on the game. You
Let's
can put
keep
your own
going.
thoughts to it. We just
Guess
want to
if
know
someone
what
had
happens
told
at the
me
end.
ahead of time that he just really enjoyed making prison games, maybe I wouldn't have thought he was so desperate. I wouldn't have told so many people that he was depressed.
What a
Maybe
fuck
he just
guy.
likes making prisons.
That's what he's been trying to say with the previous level. Did you not
Yeah.
play this yourself?
That's how fucked he is. Like, he cannot see what's right in front of him. Because it couldn't be his problem. No, I couldn't be at fault.
Imagine retracting away from reality that hard.
Yeah.
At that
Even
point,
now, the disease is telling me to stop. Don't show people what a shitty person you are. They'll hate you.
Look, man, you are a shitty person.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
We're in the back rooms again, Brian. Fuck, how did we end up here?
Oh, there's a bunch of dirt here. Make a
They
sandcastle.
they do tend to
Okay.
get dusty.
Looks like a ceiling panel, but I guess it's not. Okay. Into the dark.
Into the beyond.
Ooh.
Ooh. Deep cavern.
Yeah, but there's like pillars and shit, so it's like,
Yeah.
what is this, you know?
Ah, it's the new Caves and Cliffs update.
Ah. Do, 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 do.
Stop,
If I
Brian.
knew
I'm
that
starting
my
to
life
get depressed.
depended on finding something to be driven by other than validation, what would that even be?
Your own validation?
Imagine
Strange,
constantly
but
needing
the thought of not
validation.
being
Oh,
driven by
man.
external validation
Get an
is
Instagram at that point.
unthinkable.
Yeah.
Like, I actually cannot conceive of what that would be like.
Well, you won't know until you try it. That's
You
the
nerd.
thing. You gotta try it. You're not even making an attempt. That's the thing that's insulting
Yep.
to me. You're not even making an effort.
Like, he's so close to seeing
Like
the
you-
problem, but
Like
he
you
just
put
can't.
all this effort into making this whole ass game. You didn't put in any effort to improve yourself as a person.
Yeah. Maybe the game all along was the friends we made along, you know?
Yeah.
Well, just keep walking.
But
Get some
now-
help.
Look, man, you have a guy who just likes to make quirky, like surrealist, walkie simulators.
What
And
he
then you
says,
come
that's
along, and you pour
think
your
they need to
entire
go.
therapy session into it.
I'm sorry, because I know that I said that I would be here and I would walk you through this, but I'm starting to feel like I have a lot of work to do.
What?
You do.
I have a lot that I need to make up for.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Just gonna...
Yeah? What are you gonna? You gonna leave now, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Go to the Himalayas or something.
Fucking...
Sit on top of Mount Fuji
What a
and think
cretin.
for a while.
What a cretin.
Yep. What a self-absorbed little man.
Oh, and the fact that we caught on to this from like the very first game.
Yep.
That is nuts. Oh. Kind of reminds me of, what's the game called?
I don't know.
Cairo. Something like that, I think
yeah.
it's called.
Mostly this reminds me of my failures in golf with friends.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just hit it a little
Oh,
more to the
man.
left.
I remember that, like 30 strokes just
Uh,
on one hole.
Alright, you gotta shoot a little less hard now. No fucking shit!
Like, yeah, I inferred as much.
I too have eyes and know what I just did.
Exactly, like I too saw what I did. I know what went
This
wrong.
is part of my progress, you nerd. Stop putting
You
yourself in my
bastard.
progress.
Let's throw yourself
Just
into
jump
this
in,
hole. So
yeah.
I'm curious, did the narrator make this part of the game? Or did Coda make this? Because this looks
Yeah.
more like something that the narrator made, because it's not really, it doesn't feel like Coda's style at
No.
all.
At all.
It feels like an imitation of it, you know?
It's like where the narrator is just trying to piece himself together, I guess.
Yeah.
Close. Maybe Coda did make
And,
this.
We're here.
Because it is in some sort of sense a prison. You know, you're still not free
Yeah,
or
but
outside.
it was the narrator that keeps calling them prisons, though. There was
That is
one
true.
literal prison, sure. But I feel like the narrator just latched onto the idea of these being prisons.
That is true.
To
that
me,
is
these
true.
are art pieces. Just a random piece of art. If you ask, like, any old artist what their art means, they're... A lot of times they're just gonna tell you to shut the hell up.
So, I don't know. Just fucking threw it on some fucking paper.
Just like that, like, the interpretation, you know, beauty lies in the eye of the beholder. So
Right, how
what
do
I'm
these lights
thinking
work?
is this is... I'm thinking this is how... yeah, this... I don't know. I think the narrator made this.
Yeah. So we are coming back to the reactor core.
Yeah. Well, that's what kicked it off, according to the narrator for Coda.
Yeah. The first quote-unquote game.
So I'm wondering what that's about.
Let's see if he fixed the bug.
Oh yeah, yeah. Here we go. Here we oh no, of course.
nope.
Of course. Of
Still
course.
fucked it.
Ah, what a guy.
What a game.
Oh. Okay.
Man, this view is amazing.
Huh?
It is very loud. But yeah, it's
Jeez.
amazing! So many mazes!
Oh, this is... This has been a lovely game, honestly.
Yep.
This is very nice, like pretty quick to go through.
Very deep. Open to interpretation.
Yeah.
A lot of effort went into this. Like writing this down, like very impressive. Like to create such a story.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I like that it uses this idea of telling a story through someone's, like, how do you say discography for video games?
I don't know, discography. We
Yeah.
get what you mean.
4R.
4R.
Okay.
R who? Mine? Yours? Ours?
This project would not have been possible without the following individuals. These
Thank
people.
you. These people. Especially Jack. Thanks, Jack.
Good job, Jack. Turn Back. Written by Helena Heron. Performed by Helena Heron and Ryan Roth.
I guess that's the song.
Additional thanks. Aviva
These
Pinchos,
people.
etc., etc., and also, etc.
Yo, what's up, Zach?
Zak.
Zak. Ah ja, ze bent de zak.
Alright. Nice credit screen, bruh.
Gotta say, I like it more than the scrolling
It's
ones.
it's
Ow.
easy to read, that's for sure. Oh, and that's it.
We did it. We finished this beautiful little game.
Wow.
That is
But yes, so
very
he not only
confusing
went
for
so
people.
far as to show others his games, he added his own shit to him.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck was he thinking?
Like, if he was truly wanting to portray the games as they were, he wouldn't have altered them anyway. You know?
Yeah.
And also, what a little
fuck?
dick.
It's just like it's like a fan of an artist who wants to feel involved, I guess.
Yeah, something like that. It's like a guy writing ideas to a fucking
He wants to be
band.
able to take credit.
Where
I
no
think that's
credit
a
is
big
due.
thing for him,
Yeah.
especially with
I
all the
did this.
validation stuff. No, that was
Oh,
that was a very interesting, like, little interpersonal story. I think it was great.
It is.
This
It
is why I like
I hope
walking
you guys
simulators.
enjoyed
There
it
are
as
always
well.
these nice little. There are often these nice little contained stories that you play through, essentially.
And can like, reflect on as well.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's really good.
Definitely.
And very well written. Again, like I can't say enough how good this was written.
I also love the different level designs and the little tricks they played. Like with the
Yeah.
when he revealed that the walls, you know, behind all the walls, there were like a shit ton more levels than and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and it was like the inverse of the previous one. Yeah, it was a really good, really good little game. I'm
Very
glad I
good.
played it.
Just everybody send an email to the email address in the beginning telling that the narrator is a dick.
Yeah.
And should seek some help. Imagine people thinking this is real.
In the future, we'll probably play some more walking simulators. It's just a thing that we can do like at home when we're bored on
Yeah.
Discord and stuff. So that is a nice little thing.
And it's nice and laid back.
Yeah.
So,
Everybody,
yeah, hope you guys
I
enjoyed.
hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time.
On Jazzgrass Gaming. Bye bye.
Bye.